guys, welcome back. It's Monday and yesterday was Easter. I hope everybody had a really great Easter. Did you find Easter eggs? Did you have a good time? I hope that you really enjoyed your Easter holiday. Easter's all about the newness of spring and things coming back from sleeping during the winter, like flowers and rabbits and foxes and bears. It's great to see the weather is going to start getting warm, and we're seeing lots of animals and things starting to grow. Let's see. Did you enjoy your math mats that I had put up on Thursday? Did anybody try doing your math mats, rolling some Easter eggs out of dough or using rocks or buttons to count for your math mats? That looked like a lot of fun. I tried it and I had a good time. I printed some of those and did it. So I hope you enjoyed that too. On Friday we had our Zoom at noon with Mrs. Cynical. And if you missed that, then I recorded it, and you can go to my our Brightwheel app with your parents and get the link to be able to watch the Zoom at noon with Mrs. Cynical from last Friday. She had a cute little bunny book that she read to Zach and I. It was great. Thanks to Mrs. Cynical for coming online with us. It was really nice of her. For this morning, we're going to start with wash your hands, because right now it's really super important that you be washing your hands every day, several times a day. Keep your hands clean so that you don't spread around germs. One of the songs we did for washing your hands is the ABC, so we're going to do that today. I'm going to start with turn on the water, get your hands wet, get your soap, and A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Then we have our water running. Put your hands back in the water and do it again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now we know our ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? All right, and then get your paper towel or your towel off the wall. Dry your hands. Use the paper towel to turn off the water. And then if you have a paper towel, throw it away in the trash. And your hands are all clean now. That's a great way to take long enough to get all the germs off if you sing while you wash your hands. For more morning move fun, I'm going to put a link to a video down in the description that is a video where they read a Curious George book. And right afterwards, if you stay tuned through that video, they're going to do some exercises with Curious George. So get up and get moving. Get your parent to get up with you and move with you and do some morning moves with Curious George. He's a fun little monkey. So I have our board that we started last week with our plant life cycle. We talked about the 4 things a plant needs. Do you remember what those 4 things were? Do you remember any of them? If you remember just one, that's great. The first one was dirt or soil. The second one is water. The third one was air. And the fourth one was light. They need all those 4 things in order to grow. Did you find any seeds and plant them in a cup? How are they doing? Do they have the 4 things they need to grow? Did you try putting one in a cup where you took away one of those 4 things to see if it would still grow? Like maybe try planting it in the sand or putting it in the dark without light. See what happens if you take away one of those 4 things. Record it in a journal. Draw a picture of it. Send me pictures. I'd love to post them for everybody to be able to see on our app. Okay? Down here we have our pictures of our seeds that I've drawn. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seeds in the dirt. So we have our dirt. And then we have our sunshine. Oh, I forgot to add the water, but you know what? I'll go and add that. It'll be there tomorrow. But so first we had our seed in the dirt, and the second part of our plant life cycle is when it grows the roots. So once you give it the water, it's going to start to sprout open there and shoot roots down into the dirt. Roots are like straws where they can suck up all of the minerals and vitamins and water that's down in the dirt for them. Those roots are going to feed that seed so it can start to grow into a big plant. And over the next few days, we'll watch our plant come up and start sprouting. So, I hope that you are enjoying our plant life cycle. I have a book to read for you. This one is called Grow, Flower, Grow. And it's by Lisa Bruce. She talks about what a flower needs so that it can grow. Her and her dog try and grow a flower. One day, Fran found a flower pot, filled with soil. Poking out of the top was a tiny green tip. Can you see that tiny green tip poking out of the soil? I will grow this flower, Fran said to Fred. There's a lot of F words in there. Fran found flower pot, filled, and then Fran and Fred and flower. Lots of F words. Can you find F words today? She took it home. Grow, flower, she said. But the tip stayed tiny. I think this flower is hungry. So Fran went to the fridge. Inside she found some of her favorite food. Look at that. She's going to get some food out of the fridge for the plant. What do you think about that? She gave the flower a slice of pizza. Right there, look at that. You think that flower's going to like having a slice of pizza? The next day, Fran gave it a piece of cheeseburger. Cheeseburgers are yummy. Do flowers eat cheeseburgers? Then she gave it spaghetti, 2 chocolate chip cookies, and a large spoonful of strawberry ice cream. I think that flower pot's getting kind of messy with all that food. She even gave it one of Fred's juicy bones. I'm going to stick that bone down there in that pot for that flower. I don't know if Fred likes that idea. How does he look like he's feeling about that idea? I think he looks a little worried that he won't get his bone back. But the flower didn't grow. The tip stayed tiny. Fran got fed up. Silly flower, Fran said, as she threw it out the back door. Look at that. She got so fed up, she just threw it outside. The flower pot fell onto the ground and rolled away. The rain fell on it. Rain, water. The wind blew on it. It's getting lots of air. The sun shone on it. It's getting light too. Finally, the tiny green tip grew and grew and grew until one day Fan and Fred went outside to play. When they opened the door, a surprise was waiting. What do you think that surprise is? What are they going to find when they go out the back door? What are they going to see? What happened? A big, beautiful flower just for Fran. Look at this gorgeous flower. So many colors, and it's so big. It's as big as her head. Oh, that's the end of the Fran story. The Fran found out what a plant needed. It was already in the dirt, but she had to put it outside so it could get water, air, and sunlight. So it got the 4 things it needed and grew really big. I hope that you found all the F words in that book. See if you can find some F words today, like Fran and flower. F. I'm going to put a book link down below in the description that is another Curious George book, and it's all about, oh, nope, that's the website where you get to play with Curious George. Curious George grows a garden. So we have a Curious George book, we have a Curious George exercise video, and we have a Curious George game that you can play about planting a garden. The book that I'm going to link to down below is called A Seed is Sleepy. And that's going to be a fun thing to read. I really thought that book was cute. Everybody should have gotten a bag from me yesterday. I came around to everybody's house. I was so happy to see everybody's faces. In that bag there was a lollipop, but don't eat that lollipop. Inside that lollipop there are seeds. You can plant that lollipop and grow your own plants. Make sure that you take pictures and keep a journal. And send your pictures to me so I can see what you're doing. I want to see your smiling faces with your plants starting to grow. Let's go over and we'll check on the plants before we're done today and see how they're doing. Our classroom plants. Here's our flowers. And if you look really closely inside the carrots, you'll see some carrots starting to grow. But nothing with the peppers. Our peppers are not sprouting. I'm going to take a pencil and poke some holes in that dirt and put some more pepper seeds in there to see if we can get something to grow. Here's my glass where I put more carrot seeds. And if you look at it this side, that little red carrot dot there, it doesn't have any roots. But this one's starting to get some roots. Do you see the white root? This one's turned white and has lots of roots. What do you think's happening there? Do you think maybe one side got more sunlight than the other when it was sitting here? Maybe I should turn it. What do you think? What's happening with your seed? Well, come right back here tomorrow for some more plant life cycle fun. I miss you guys, and I hope all of you are well. Make sure you check out the links below in the description, and make sure you send me pictures. Okay, bye-bye for today.